Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make a welt pocket on a jacket. I would be making this welt pocket for a bomber jacket, but you can actually make a welt pocket for any garment of your choice. I already have the tutorial on how I cut and sewed this bomber jacket with hoodie on this channel, so if you'd like to see how I made that, also check out the video and I'll be leaving the link in the description box. The first thing I will do will be to measure where I want to place my pocket. Okay, so if you have watched how I cut this bomber jacket, you notice that the back is coming towards the front. So for you to measure your pocket placement, you have to have the back and the front together. Okay, so I'm measuring from my shoulder. Make sure you have the back and the front if you cut your jacket the way I did for this jacket. But I've turned my front part to the right side because I'll be marking out this pocket placement on the right side of my front jacket. So I turned to the right side, and from the shoulder I measured to 17 inches, which is the half length. That is where I want my pocket to start from the shoulder, like this, from that back. Okay, I measured to 17 inches, and then from the center front, excluding the zipper allowance, I measured 6.5 inches inward. Okay, so from that point I would slant my tape and measure 6 inches, which is my going to be my pocket opening. So down here is about 7.5 inches from the center, the down part. Okay, so this line I've ruled, this 6 inches is going to be my pocket opening. So I'm just noting this. Okay, so from the center front I measured away 6.5 inches and then slanted and measured my 6 inches. Okay, so that's what I have, like this. Then for my pocket piece, I have this fabric which I've ironed interfacing to some part of it, and I have a width of 8.5 inches and a length of 10.5 inches. And from the tip I would come down by 1.5 inches like this and make a straight line. You can come down by 1 inch if you want. Then this line, I'm going to find the midpoint of this whole the width, and from the midpoint I'll measure out 3 inch on both sides of the midpoint, making it 6 inches, which is my pocket opening. After that I'll come down by 3/4 of an inch. From the ruled line I came down by 3/4 of an inch, 0.75 inches, and ruled, just forming a rectangle with the 6 inches. So I have a rectangle of width of 6 inches and a height of 3/4 of an inch. So this 3/4 of an inch, I'm going to divide it into two equal parts. So I'm just measured what I have when I divide 3/4 of an inch, and I'm just measuring that what I have. Okay, dividing 3/4 of an inch into two equal parts, that's exactly what I've just done. And then I'm going to rule that, and I won't get to the end of the line. I left about half of an inch or less than that on both sides, and then I'm going to connect it to either end of the rectangle, forming a triangle. Just watch what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm just connecting the ends like this. So after doing this, I'm going to raise this up so that you see what I've just ruled. Okay, what I've just drawn. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to go to my sewing machine and sew. I'm going to sew on the rectangle. But how I'm going to do it, I'm going to place the center line, the midline, to match the line I have on my ankara. Okay, that line I have for my pockets placement on the ankara, I'll make sure that they match. Note that this is on the right side of the ankara. That's where I'm pinning the pocket, so it's right side to right side, and I'm going to pin so that it doesn't shift when I'm sewing. So I'll go and pin round. When I pin round, I'll take this to the sewing machine and explain to you how I'm going to sew this, so you see it and understand what I've just said. So here I've pinned them together. I'm going to sew on the rectangle. So watch what I'm sewing. I'm sewing on the rectangle, the outer lines. That's what I'm sewing. So I'm just going to sew down like this. Okay, you take your time and make sure you're sewing on the line you have ruled out. So when I get to this, when I want to turn, I'm going to leave my needle in and then turn my fabric and continue sewing. Also, when I get to this end, I'll leave my needle in and shift my fabric and sew. So this way I won't over sew or under sew. I'll just sew exactly on the line that I've ruled out. Okay, so just take your time and make sure you're sewing exactly on that line. So I would do the same thing and complete this rectangle. Okay, so I've gone all sides, so I'll sew this remaining side. Okay, and then I'm just going to cross to this other side so that when I'm back stitching I don't over sew. Okay, it's easier for me to do it this way. So I'll just cut out my thread. So what I'm going to do now is to cut open, right? I'll remove my pins and then I'm going to cut that center line. You see that center drawing I have within the rectangle, so I'm going to cut following the lines, right? I'm going to cut this way. You see what I did? I'm going to cut, and when I get to the end I'm going to cut on both sides. The triangle, the small triangles there, I'm going to cut towards each end like this. I'll cut very close to my seam, but I will not cut through the seam. This way to be easy when I turn this out towards the wrong side, everything will relax properly. So you see how I'm cutting very close to my seam but not cutting through the seam. So after cutting, I'm going to push in my pocket piece towards the back. You see what I did? I've just pushed it towards the back and bringing it all out so that everything will be arranged very well. So after bringing it out, I'm going to iron it. All right, see how I brought it out? So I'm going to iron it so that it relaxes very well. You would want it to relax, so you use your iron to iron it down. Now that is ironed, you can see how relaxed it is, and the rectangle, you can see how neat it looks. So what I'm going to do now is to take up a piece of my pocket piece and cover up this rectangle. Remember that the opening of the rectangle is 3/4 of an inch, so I'm going to take enough from my pocket piece, just 3/4 of an inch. That is what I need. All right, so I don't need to overlap it. You don't have to overlap it. So I'm going to take 3/4 of an inch. I'm just measuring it out so that you see that you don't need much, just enough to cover up the pocket opening. You are not overlapping it. Don't overlap it, please. Just take enough. Okay, so that I'm just ironing it down so it will be easy for me. I've ironed it, so I'm just going to iron this, then I'll turn it to the right side so you understand what I meant by just covering it up. So when I turn, you can see it, right? It is not overlapping, it's just covering that opening for the rectangle, the pocket opening. Next thing will be, you see this triangular pin, this small triangle here. I'm going to sew it down with this folded part of the pockets that is covering the pocket opening. So I'll go to the machine and demonstrate to you what I mean. So that folded part with that triangle that we cut out when we cut our pocket open, so I'm sewing the two of them down together. So I'm sewing them down together like this. Okay, so when I do this to one side, I'll turn to the other side and do exactly the same thing, right? So I'm just sewing this down like this. So you can see it, I've sewn it down. So this is what I have at this point. What I'm going to do now will be to measure the height and the width of this pocket now what I have, and cut exactly the same size on my Ankara. Then I'm going to place them right sides facing each other, and so this is the pocket cover. Okay, so I'm going to use it to cover my pocket. So I measured exact same thing I have remaining on my pocket piece, and then I'm going to use it and sew all around covering the pockets. You know, it's open like this, so I'm going to go to the machine and show you. So here I'm just starting, I pinned them together. Okay, so just pin together so it doesn't shift, and I'm sewing like this. You can see how I place them, and I'm just sewing them together. so they are right sides facing each other. Okay, so I'm just going to sew the four sides, the four corners of the pockets. Okay, so just note that since this is a jacket, what I do to one side of this I'm sewing is one side of the pocket, so the exact same thing is what I'll do to sew the other side, the pocket on the other side, right? The pocket should be two, so what I do on one side I would repeat it on the other side. So here I've sewn these four sides, so everything is closed. My pocket now is closed, right? So here you can see it, I'm trimming out the excesses, right? After sewing, I'm trimming out the excess I have. I'm going to line this jacket, so just cutting out the excess. Everything is going to be hidden when the jacket is eventually lined. So this is it for the pockets. What I did for this side, I did for the other side as well. So you see, make sure your pocket is matching. So that is what I have done for this other piece. So guys, this is how you can make your welt pockets for a jacket or for any garment of your choice. And for the tutorial on how I made these jackets, it's already up on this channel. Okay, it is the video before this one you're watching, so do well to check that out, how you can make a bomber jacket with hoodie. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a like so that others can get to see it. Subscribe to this channel if you're yet to subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified once I upload a new tutorial. And thank you to all returning subscribers, and I will see you in the next video.